You said a different level. That's what she did. A different
They never find it, or they did, or the girls didn't want to be
They
found.
said go. They was like Mikey,
Marco. Like, it's not Marco Polo, bitch. All right, I guess it is.
It wasn't yelling 7 Up.
Oh man, 7 Up. Mike was the nigga doing 7 Up that was peeking and shit, like
Right? That's what I'm saying.
cheating and shit.
Nah, I was outside.
You definitely look like a
You
cheater.
ain't played Heads Up 7 Up in school?
Nah, they used to tell me to go sit in the hallway because I was always fucking up. I ain't get to play the games and shit.
Oh man,
It was like, take your chair out, go in the hallway.
shit. They used to always tell me that. Yo,
Wait, that's what they used to tell you to do.
yo.
They used to tell me to
That's how I started
stutter
that shit.
on microphones.
That's how it started. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Not stutter on the microphone.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. God damn. And then it's
We
called
didn't
a
even
microphone.
start yet.
Feel me? Welcome.
Started.
We here, episode, where we at?
134? Yeah, 134.
One Barkley.
One Barkley.
134 of the podcast.
32 and 14/16 away from.
Wait, that's your drop.
Nah, my drop different this week.
I am Scoop, here with the homies, Miguelito McFly.
Still waiting on the food stamps.
My man
You
Truth,
trying to put my
never
mouth
told a lie.
Already.
It's cap.
That's Kyap. So the Don Dada.
What's going on, y'all?
Yo, she when she does
The
her
girl
her
six
drop,
voice.
yeah, exactly. When
Yo,
she does
that's
her
my
drop,
fucking movie.
she turns into
That was a bad
a
bitch.
different John when she does her drop.
You don't remember I
Like,
told
I don't know
you
you.
like Spike Lee older brother in that movie? Remember the niggas?
Nah, you ain't never say that about me.
Niggas at the baseball field. You
Yo,
don't
she
remember
was
that?
bad as
You
shit.
ain't never say that about me.
Yeah,
I
definitely
forgot
did.
her name. What is her name?
Oh, Girl 6?
Huh?
In Girl 6?
Yeah, what
I remember
is her
she,
name?
She
I
had to
forgot
show
her
her titties at the beginning of the movie.
She did.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's like
I don't remember.
Spike
I don't
Lee
remember nothing else.
prerequisite.
Crush on her, yo.
No, she was beautiful. I forgot. She was in a couple other
Hey,
movies.
yo,
I forgot her
He
name.
was like that. The dude was like, all right, so for this
But
job.
keep it real though. Keep it real though.
No.
All right, so we all seen Mo Better Blues, right?
I saw it, but
I had, but that was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, I
Arsenio
probably have
Hall in
seen
that?
pieces of it, but I
Who's in
can't
it?
say like.
It's him and Denzel.
I knew Arsenio Hall's in
Not Arsenio
Not
Hall. Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
But his sister is in it, and obviously he wrote and directed it. But his sister gets naked in the movie. Like that's
that's weird.
weird that you
Yeah.
wrote
But
that.
every
into-
movie he
tricky.
had, one of his family members, at least one of his family members was in it.
And got
But-
naked.
Nah.
Every
I
movie he
listen.
did.
His sister was really
Every
his
movie
sister.
he did.
But I ain't
family
gonna
member got
lie,
naked. It's
I-
Was
crazy.
it Jungle Fever? Nah, do the right thing. His sister was
No,
really
but
his
it be
sister in
like that. I
movie.
feel like it's certain things, especially when black people get a movie or get production put behind them. There's always gonna be some fuck shit somewhere in it.
If I'm doing a movie, my sister in it, she's definitely not getting naked.
I mean,
I don't even
But
wanna
then
make a
again, there's a
joke
reason why Spike Lee is Spike Lee and why I'm Dante. So,
Because I mean, really, from his first movie, that's what.
wait,
that's
this
what
is Spike Lee's sister?
Yeah.
Not
She's
the girl you
in.
thinking of.
No, I'm not. I'm
he's
talking
saying
about.
no,
I didn't know.
yeah,
I didn't know that
literally.
he wrote and produced that movie too.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to clarify. Wow.
the
Maybe
dark side.
maybe that was what he had to do.
Dad.
Maybe that's what they told him. We want your
I don't
sister
know.
naked.
But she looked just
Hello,
like
brother.
him though, so it kind of
Yeah, sign the
Fact
contract.
checking.
Sister naked.
Fat blunt you got there.
It might have been in the contract.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good way to keep the
Use
money.
a rolling
in the
machine to roll
family.
that.
No, that's what I mean.
You
That
got-
probably
you
was
be
the most
pearling them?
paid part.
You be pearling
You
the
know what I'm
blunts?
saying?
No, Denzel was.
Like that.
No, meaning like whoever starred as a woman, and they pay more. They pay more to see the tits.
Yo, I mean, a friend of mine.
Halle Berry was highly paid for Monster Ball to let a white man bust it down
Let a
with
white
the
man
titties out.
make me feel good.
Yes,
Make me feel good.
just like fucking
That's
Lala
my-
in Power too.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Teresa Randall. That's the
And
girl.
she let niggas
Oh,
bust
Girl
it
6.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
said,
fine as hell.
Episode 134, man. What the fuck's going on with everybody? We had a pretty eventful week, right? You know what I'm saying? Last week was Dope Shot Tracy Lee, for the call in or, accepting our call. I actually spoke to him today too.
Look at you.
About a few things, but one was the video shoot. I'll tell y'all the details off air, but yeah, he's definitely like serious about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can make that happen. Saturday was dope. Shout out to Spellbound Brewing and Mount Holly. Shout out to G Willikers for putting together the event. It was called That's a Wrap. They had us in the building. We was I don't even really know what our role was. Like we was just like we was podding.
We was podding.
We was being us.
Yeah. And first of all, I just think
I was hype.
It really that was dope. That was dope as fuck.
No, that too. That's what I'm saying. I was drunk and hype.
But it was dope as fuck.
Drunk and hype. Their beer is incredible.
Really be there like in full force. You feel me? And
to have all of us.
Yeah, exactly. And doing what we do every week at this table, like, you know what I'm saying? Being able to take that to another environment, you know? And it just shows the chemistry and, like, we know what to do and when to do it and what to say, you know what I'm saying? How to bounce off each other, pause. I don't know. I felt like it was a milestone, you know, moment for us. And we're going to continue to stack up some more.
Right. It's weird because when I come here, I'm just enjoying y'all company.
No real shit.
I can't even think of a new way to say that.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying y'all. When I'm here, I'm just enjoying y'all company. I love hip hop, so we talk about music, we talk about the culture. So it's nothing to me. But I know a couple people when we were at the show was like, "Hey, yo, y'all to watch this? You part of the podcast?" Like the people's perception is a lot different than what you realize just because you just doing what you.
We just come here and we sit and have an intimate conversation amongst each other on camera with microphones. You get what I'm saying?
You can't see yourself. We can't see ourselves through somebody else's lens.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? And when Bull announced that we was there, when G Willikers was like, you know, tonight we got a good, you know, we got to line up this person. And we also got to watch this podcast in the building. I paid attention to the cheers that we got from the rip before we even say shit. You feel me? Right. I was like, oh, okay, they fucking with us. You know what I mean? So like that right there, it put me at ease. I mean, I wasn't really on edge.
At a rap show. That's number one.
You say you got what?
I think when Young Bull dapped me, I was like,
yeah. Oh man, nah. So,
yo, watching that clip, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Why y'all let me be out there all drunk and hype?
Nah, that was perfect.
It was.
I know, but I was just like, girl,
of comfort. You were comfortable in that space. You were being yourself, like nobody else was there, and you were just talking to that nigga about, you know.
No, because I feel like he invited me. You feel me? I was just recording. You feel me? To get footage for, you know, a compilation of putting up a reel of what was going on. And I feel like that happens a lot. I'll be at events and whoever I'm recording, they decide to engage. And when he was like, let's go. No, real shit. That's what it is. It's energy. Like he went like, let's go. Like follow me. And that's how they be on them. And I be watching the little young boys, the little Philly goat, shout out to them on TikTok. And I fuck with it. And they videos be hard. I be like, yo, they cameramen just go just as hard as them and nobody knows who they are. And I know they be on that other end, like going. And I was like, oh shit, I finally got my chance. I'm like, fuck it. I'm about to go on with you. And I thought that was dope.
Yeah, it was, man. Like the energy was dope, man. Shout out to all the performers that rocked out. We still got to hold up our end of the bar.
Scoop Rat.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Nah, Scoop didn't rap. Scoop fucking performed.
Yeah.
Make some noise for me one time.
The fuck he did.
Wait a minute. I don't know what he did. I just know he was rapping.
That wasn't just a rap.
I ain't gonna hold you though.
I don't know about Scoop's
performance. The nigga hopped in. He started beatboxing. That was some.
After that happened, a certain person that's doing a certain event at that certain venue hit me up and was like, "Yo, Scoop, would you be interested in doing a
set?"
I was like, "Nah."
You told him it's 500 like Roddy Ricch?
Nah, I just told him. I said, "Nah, I'm there to do this." You feel me? Like I'm there.
Give us a set.
You know. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Or we could just do what we did before. Like,
yeah.
What if they was paying?
I mean, it would be up for discussion, but the bull hit me and asked me.
Or that's when you add that in as an extra. Be like, all right, it's an extra this for me
we'll
to
do
rap.
The 5,
I give y'all 16 bars for,
right?
You know. But it was dope. It was dope that, you know, because he hit me up like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm like, word.
I give you $10 a bar.
You went in.
So, we got to hold up our end of the bargain with, because we did contests, we did sold some giveaways. She gave away some VE drip to some of the people. They did gun to the head. They did hip hop trivia, and really we just engaged with the crowd. We also offered up some, you know, an interview on a pod, and we haven't announced who the winner was. After looking at, you know, who was getting voted for and all that stuff, it was the them niggas from, was it Q-Dub?
Productions.
Young Boys, Q-Dub Productions. We're gonna reach out to them. Yeah, shout out to Q-Dub Productions. Them niggas,
y'all, man,
them young boys had some crazy
they turned
energy.
That shit the fuck out.
And that's what we talking about. That soul was, shaking that shit with. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was rocking my hips.
Oh, rocking your hips.
Young boys. And when they shake that shit, they say, "Come on, you follow with the motherfucking camera." You shake that shit with them.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's not in the rest of the clip, because that's what I said. I was like, you had me shaking that shit with you, and I don't do that. I rock my hips. I'm old. That's why when we went outside, they was like, well, how old are you if you talking about you rock your hips?
Them niggas was like in high school, yo.
Yeah,
like
they were. When we got outside, the boy was like, I'm 17.
No, that one nigga was like, I'm 17.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they was some young boys. That was dope. Like, imagine being that young and being in the spot where we at.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying, like he there, he looking at us like, who?
And the thing is, he just there with with his squad. The people he hang out with. He do football. He's a football player. He played for his high school. Like,
but this the opportunity we got because we connected to the older generation because that's what we grew up listening to, and we still got a connection to the younger.
That's me. I go off of energy. That's why I said.
The fucking nah, for real though. Like honestly, like when I envision what we do, you feel me here? Like part of my purpose was to try to, bridge the gap.
Right.
So we talk about being washed and shit. That's irony. You feel me? That's just ironic because we're not really washed. Like, you know what I'm saying? The point is that we've been around for some time. We've experienced some things, but I would never want to sit here on this platform and be like, these young niggas don't know shit. These young niggas, you know what I'm saying? I fuck that, nigga. Like,
I fuck with the young niggas.
The shit and if I don't fuck with the young niggas, show me. You know what I'm saying? Like show me what y'all doing and teach me.
That's why I felt bad I was calling them young bulls, but I'm like, I knew they was young bulls just by, the fact that how he was dancing, you feel me, the vibe they had.
Well, my nigga, like, that's not a bad thing. You feel me?
No, I'm just saying.
I had a 17-year-old kid at the shop. I think I told you about it a couple weekends ago. We was playing music and Dipset came on.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you don't know who Dipset is? He's like, nah. I was like, you know who Cameron is? He's like, nah. I'm like, yo, you serious? Yeah. I was like, you never heard of Jim Jones? He's like, I think so. I'm like, damn.
You gotta think about it though.
That made me feel so disconnected. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why it's our job.
But yeah, I put him on. I was like, nah, hold up, we got to put you on. And then once a couple songs came on, he's like, oh, I heard this before. But the fact is that they don't associate, you know what I'm saying, them with that song.
Hey, that's
they weren't
what
here.
You posted today about all the music that got leaked. My young boy at work, he about to just turn 20 in January. He like, yeah, I was listening to that in 8th grade. I'm like, these some young niggas that I never heard of that you listened to back in your like.
I know of Young Nudie because I listened to Apollo 1. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas was going back and forth a little bit.
Like as soon as they put that up, I was like, who is this?
Well, since we're here,
but then I listened to his stuff.
So apparently a report came out that a bunch of music got leaked, right? And we actually it's like a trend now because we was talking about a week or a couple weeks ago that a bunch of Lotto shit got leaked, and it's like it's a new thing where not only I'm from the era of an artist's album getting leaked before it comes out, right? You might have to be like 2 weeks before the album, and I feel like that don't really happen as much anymore. But there was a time where like we knew that Hove was about to drop on this date, and then 2 weeks or a month before the album leaks, it may or may not have resulted in somebody getting stabbed at one point, but allegedly. But now, I guess I don't know, man. Motherfucking engineers is striking back or what the fuck they doing, but music is getting leaked, and it's like whole hard drives getting leaked is what it sounds like.
Understand, niggas, and you take the blame. Went from.
I think back then, because it's an album, because somebody got a hard copy of it and bootlegged it.
Sorry, Lance, I'm just trying to advance my quotes. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm sorry, what'd you say, so?
No, I was saying back then albums probably got leaked because everything was like a hard copy, everything was tangible. So my thing is, if somebody just gets their hands on a hard copy, you done already printed up 500,000. The label's about to put it out in a week, and you just happen to pass one to your cousin, then that nigga go let somebody burn it. You feel me? And then it's leaked. At that point, you can't really turn back because it's already printed or whatever. Nowadays, it's like, now it's not tangible, and it's more of it. So like you said, now it's a hard drive full. It's not even your album, something physical that somebody bootlegged. This is a whole hard drive that somebody could even hack somebody's server. That's a whole nother thing.
That's what it would be.
It's private security.
Yeah,
it's private security.
What did you say though? You said
no, because I know this is how I make music with a lot of people. My cousin live in California. Me and Mikey have done this using like Dropbox, things of that nature. So it's there.
That's
somebody has to know it exists. Somebody just got to know where to look, and if you got that skill, you can Because before it was like in the studio, like, oh, yo, he left his MPC on, or
That's
the
what I'm
laptop is
saying.
there. You go, you know what I'm saying? That's how.
Or you still a drive or
Right,
something.
right.
That's what I'm saying. You had to
in the cloud.
You had to take something tangible
Give me that cloud
in order to have it. But now it's like you
Right.
could just hack somebody's shit.
Keep it a buck because of what he said. I feel like somebody from the studio where he recorded that gave it to somebody.
Well, let's investigate. This segment is called Scoop Investigates.
Okay, Sherlock
You did play a
Holmes.
cop in that.
Da-da-da-da.
Scoop Holmes.
So, who are the artists that got their music leaked? So let's start with, we got Lotto,
Gunna,
right? Now we got Gunna,
it was Playboy
Doug,
Cardi.
Nudie, Playboy Cardi,
21.
21, right? So,
Did they all record at the same
somebody
place?
who Nudie is affiliated with? You told me Nudie's affiliated with Gucci Mane. Okay. And but 21 Savage also has songs with Cardi B. And Nudie down with Gucci. And we got Lotto, who may or may not have had like an online spat with a certain artist.
Wait, so how is this getting all the way back? Don't do that. Her birthday is tomorrow. Don't fucking do her like that. Shout out to the fucking queen. Onika,
I knew you did your
Tanya,
research.
Mirage Petty. She's gonna be 40 tomorrow.
I was like, damn. I had the emoji, this face. I was like,
Don't do her like that.
I wonder if
I don't think she
Onika
cares
Mirage,
enough. Why would she leak? Who the fuck is Young Nudie? She don't need to leak his shit.
Don't do that.
Well, one thing I'm gonna tell you is Young Nudie, right?
Well, let me.
I'm just saying in regards.
172 songs.
No, what I'm saying in regards to Nicki Minaj. Why would she be like, I'm gonna leak Young Nudie's music?
Because of Gucci.
Her and Gucci are cool again.
So
they cool again.
Young Nudie said, I quote, he said, y'all know I'm not like these other rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting y'all niggas know, like, I'm 100% finna take my time out to find out 100% who exactly is leaking my music. And I'm 100% gonna pull up to whatever studio it is, and I'm 100% gonna beat your ass on my mama.
I feel like it's an engineer then.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. It's somebody at that studio. It might not be an engineer. It might be somebody associated.
But think
with
about
the
how
studio.
serious this threat is right here, though.
That's a serious threat.
All right, if we're doing street math, like what's 100% of 100%?
A lot.
100%.
What's 100% in the streets? 100% of 100%.
All of it. All the smoke.
Yeah, because if I say I'm a street dude and I say 100% and then I don't do it, I lose a lot of credibility.
100% of 100%.
But he said 100% on top of 100%. So
that's 10,000%. I did the math.
Wait, are you? But see, you multiplied it. You didn't want to add it.
No, it's 10,000.
Okay, 10,000%.
So, but look, he got another 100 on top of the 10,000.
So that's a million.
He did add another 100.
So what's that? That's 1,000,000%.
Seems like it.
And then 100% of that is 100 million.
I think his whole point was that nothing was going to be left behind.
It's 400%. I think he's saying that 10 million% he gonna beat their ass.
So first you wanted
100 million.
First you wanted the game to beat your ass. Now you want Young Nudie to come up.
No,
there?
nigga,
He didn't leak the music.
But you said he got extra hundreds, so you want one of
The
the
nigga want 100 million% is about to beat their ass on his mama. You gotta add 10 to that. That's a billion percent, nigga. He said on his mama.
Mama's another 100.
So what's that? 10 billion?
A trillion. He's a 1,000,000,000% sure he gonna whoop somebody.
Somebody ass getting beat on his mama. So 1,000,000,000% he gonna beat their ass on his mama.
Shout out to him though.
Yeah, but nah, it's it's fucked that Nicki would do that because I don't know why. Like,
I can see her doing that.
Why you gonna hate on her before her birthday?
I love Nicki, yo.
That's messed
Nicki,
up.
I love you.
Tell him to stop hating on you, sis.
Onika Mirage,
the greatest to ever
That's
do
what
it.
we calling it today.
Yeah, but nah, shit was crazy that all this fucking music got leaked though. Like, but what?
That sucks.
But you know what though? I feel like it don't matter as much now as it did back in the day. I'm gonna tell you why. Reason why now it doesn't matter as much is because like, even though people like everybody, I believe everybody at this table subscribes to a streaming service of some sort, right?
What's that?
A DSP. So the fact that we all subscribe to streaming, or if you're Mike, you log into somebody else's streaming.
Pause. I use their credentials.
He still got.
It's not the same. It's not the same as back when you had to buy. Like I'm not so quick to care about getting some bootleg shit because I'm not buying physical product. Like even though I pay for streaming, it's almost like I get it for free. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like any album that come out, I like on the way here.
Close to or just music?
On the way here, I was like, oh shit, Metro Boomin came out with a joint. I ain't listened to it yet. You feel me? So I just typed it in and I listened to the album. You feel me? So if somebody's music is leaked, like I'm not gonna be so quick to try to like download the leak. I'm just gonna go to where it's on, you know what I mean? Like the platform that I'm accustomed to going to. Whereas back in the day, it's like, oh, if I can save my, $15 from going to the store and buying the CD, I could get the bootleg or whatever. You feel me? It's a little different. So I just think it doesn't matter as much now as it did when Un got stabbed.
It might help your album sales. Because if somebody thought it was dope enough to leak, then obviously let's hear what he really about to put out.
Piff had it.
Yeah.
Paul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said it was like mad albums on here.
Yeah. And I feel like music is more microwave too. People are making more music, and it's less quality. Like back in the day, people were actually putting together big bodies of work. Nowadays,
just from him,
172 songs.
My nigga, even if they're a minute long, pause. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of music.
That's what I'm saying.
Not even 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
So like, I was just talking about Nip to one of my homies at work, and if you listen to Slauson Boy 2, if you listen to No Pressure, if you listen to Ocean Views, it's the material that he was working on. It's mixtapes that came out of Victory Lap. Because you hear some of the verses off of those albums on Victory Lap. It's just more refined. You know what I'm saying? So that is when you get quality music. When I have a project that I'm working on,
what I'm saying.
And all this other stuff. But with like what you're talking about is like nigga just said I'm about to just
whatever comes out.
Yeah, whatever comes out. That's where I'm.
But then from that may come you might bullshit and it might be like 8 bars in that verse that was fire, and you might take that and cook it up for your album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like make it sound good.
That's what I'm saying. If you that's when I heard 172 tracks. I'm like, it's probably stuff, ideas that he put down. Not saying that it's not good quality shit. What I'm saying is it might just be stuff that he laid down. A lot of them say they make like 18 to 20 songs when they go in the studio.
And who'd you say you knew he's affiliated with?
Guwap
is one of them niggas that will have you in the studio like we are making songs all fucking day.
Yeah, we about to spend 30 minutes a song and we about to just make song. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different than like he was saying back in the day when niggas was actually putting the album together and then it got leaked. Like it's like a little different now.
Niggas spend all day working on one song.
That's what I'm saying. Now niggas are literally like microwaving them out, like bow.
There's a specific artist started that.
Started what? One song per day?
Nope.
Oh, microwave.
Yeah.
Is it Tupac?
Yep.
Yep. We outside.
Yep.
On the internet.
Look at Tupac.
Tupac Shack.
Yeah, I remember Tupac being in the studio, saying like, yo, we gonna lay down this shit. Y'all niggas that wanna fucking be in the studio all day, y'all can sit here and tinker with it and fucking mix the track, and then we gonna get the fuck on, nigga. Put your verse down. When you done with that joint, we can move on to the next song. We gonna lay that shit down instead of like recording and then waiting for a nigga to mix it. And then recording, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's how all the Machiavelli mixtapes came about, is because he just had so much recorded that, you couldn't refine it and put it on the album. But, you know what I'm saying? That might have been the beginning of the mixtape era.
Are you? Hold on. Scoop investigates. Are you crediting Tupac Shakur, Machiavelli the Don, no Dada, just the Don, with...
can we think of an instance before that?
The artist mixtape, right? Because mixtapes are mixtapes, but the artist mixtape, right? Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, that shit, because they get the credit for it, typically, right? But Tupac,
I like that.
Hey, tap in, viewers, listeners, shout out to y'all too. But tap in and let us know if you feel like there's some valor to that. Because, when we mention Tupac on the podcast, usually the comments, they be cussing me out. Yeah. But this time...
Like, I love Tupac.
I promise you there was like 3 or 4, if not 5 or 6 Machiavelli tapes. Yeah, I definitely had multiple Machiavelli tapes.
Yo, hold on, Al, because of my Tupac tape, I've been told multiple times in comments on YouTube videos that I don't know shit about hip hop.
I seen it.
They talking about me. Yeah, and I like Tupac. I ain't say nothing bad about him, but they just didn't like what I said.
Are you
about
sure?
him.
What'd you say?
Nah, I was quoting. We was talking about the whole what T-Pain said, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T-Pain.
Don't open the
friend
wounds.
of the show.
Hey, you got a lot of friends.
Yeah, T-Pain, Game. Yo, niggas told me to call Game on the podcast.
Young Nudie.
Don't do that.
No, don't put Nudie in that category, bruh.
The way you was talking earlier.
Yeah, right, nigga.
Right? You was trying to twist me and Nicki Minaj's words and motives. I didn't like that.
Oh man, I'm the villain. Why y'all trying to villainize me, yo?
You are.
Yo, shout out to all the viewers, the listeners, subscribers to the podcast.
Hit the subscribe button.
Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell so that you can get your notifications when we drop.
Like the shit.
Yeah, like the shit. Share the shit. What? That's what we want to talk about?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
moving on.
That's why I didn't even say nothing.
You said, "Fuck what you talking about right now, nigga." Let's get to this shit.
That was some pimp shit.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
She in the driver's seat. You like, look, this is where we going.
But yeah. Nah, that's a good one though. That's one we had to get to. But yeah, shout out to our subscribers. Please hit the button. Please continue telling people, whether it's word of mouth, whether it's fucking shares on all of your social media. We appreciate y'all. All of the like I said, we did the event on Saturday, and when they said watch this podcast is in the building, people made a lot of noise. You feel me? And it's because of y'all that watch it, that share it, and tell people about it. So thank you, and yeah, much love. So moving on. You know, True be giving you the eyes too. Like,
no, I just wanted to make sure we talk about it because I specifically didn't say nothing about that today because I'm like that.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. All right, so I'll introduce it and then I'm gonna pass it to you, Truth.
Pass it around.
Yo, hold up. You remember Truth used to be like, yeah.
Oh,
That's all he would say through the whole podcast. Now this about to be, I feel like the most words ever.
I be so proud of Truth now though, because Truth used to always be like, when he did get deep, he was like, cause you know, when
yeah, he was in back.
You tell him what to always be like,
yo, with the hands in the pocket.
Yeah, like he'd be like, cause you know.
All right,
analytics.
That's when you knew he's about to go in.
So something that came across my timeline today was that DJ Quik, he tweeted that he feels like he deserves to be where Dr. Dre is. Now, be clear, he made sure to mention in subsequent tweets that he wasn't trying to diss Dr. Dre by no means, but he just wanted to say like he feel like he
name should be in the conversation.
Name should be in the conversation. He got the short end of the stick. Pause.
Yeah.
So I want Truth because you know we're talking about this. So how you feel about that? About that statement?
I feel like that's Truth big homie like in real life.
It was crazy. I've been a DJ Quik fan for a very long time. The average person may not agree. It's hard to say on Dre's level because I just said this. We were somewhere recently, either the other podcast. I think Dr. Dre is hands down the best producer that hip hop has seen. So that's a hard argument to say anybody should be in a conversation with him. But if you really look at DJ Quik's body of work and the different types of stuff that he works on, it's stuff that you never knew. He doesn't. He has a specific type of music that he records on, but he has a very wide range of music that he can produce and acts that he's work with. So to me, I agree, and that's his homie too. On almost every single DJ Quik project, there is a Dr. Dre feature, either a beat or a feature from Dre. So a lot of almost all the Death Row shit, like he has such an impact on the game, you just don't know it. So I think that's what he was basically saying. Like, if you look, I'm really there, but nobody is giving me my flowers to say DJ Quik is that guy.
I feel like DJ Quik, because, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I was also a fan of Quik. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like his influence was so much bigger than people realize on, I don't mean to regionalize, but West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely one of the godfathers of that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, forget rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, rapping. You know what I'm saying? But him producing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a major influence in, like, especially, like, the L.A. area. You know what I'm saying? So, he might not have blew up as big as Dr. Dre, like, you know what I'm saying, accolades-wise and all that shit, but he's definitely as good a producer as Dr. Dre. Like, you know
maybe he's like, saying in the midst of, like, from the West Coast. You feel me? Like how he feels like Dr. Dre. Because we always talk about how it's regional.
No, but all right, so I'm just going to go real quick. We got, obviously, with his newest shit, 2022, Vince Staples, Bootsy Collins, The Game, YG, Maroon 5, Tony,
See?
the homie Sugar Free.
He did a whole album Sugar Free.
Right, yeah. Whitney Houston, that's a big one people don't know. J-Rock, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Chingy, T.I.
Shout out to
I was just listening to this on the way over here. Wyclef.
What Wyclef record?
Him and Wyclef have a record on his album.
He was rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Obviously, Tupac, Easy, X-Clan.
X-Clan.
That's crazy.
Sissies.
Chameleonaire, Usher.
Everybody.
Hold on, what year was the X-Clan joint? Is it in between all that shit? Cause
this is in order. Hold on.
Oh, because he said X-Clan, he said Chameleonaire. I'm like,
right? Chameleonaire was
X-Clan was 2006.
Really?
Damn.
There's an X-Clan song in 2006.
Chameleonaire was 2005. And then he has like mad projects that he engineered, that he produced, that he,
uncredited.
Right.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's been uncredited on a lot of shit. I was reading that shit.
Nocturnal, if y'all remember Nocturnal.
I remember Nocturnal. That's that. All I really want, y'all wants to be with me.
Jadakiss.
Playing.
You know what I'm saying?
She agrees with me.
Yeah.
Nocturnal was that nigga for like 6 months.
High C.
High C. Wow.
Nate Dogg, Rapping Forte.
Rapping Forte.
Raphael Sadiq.
I feel like True.
He did Tony and Raphael
Sadiq.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they got relationship.
Talib Kweli.
Yeah, I do all of them.
Right.
So we're talking about
he got a wild discography.
Distinctive East Coast sound, distinctive West Coast sound. We talking about R&B. We talking like so.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's talking his shit.
Is he not Dre?
Just because he don't get the same.
Is it because he's a gangbanger?
No,
a gang member. Excuse me.
Nah,
but one of y'all, no, because Snoop is a
yeah.
So because that's neither here nor there. One of y'all said it though. I can't remember who said it.
Him. I don't know what you said.
Why it is.
Oh yeah, just because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, to me, in my opinion, I feel like Dre just had a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying, but
why?
I feel like because of some of the so Quik produced a lot of them songs. I'm sure he had people help him, whatever, but Dre had Scott Storch and other producers helping. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
politics.
More like Dre's more like a. I don't want to say a team of people, but
and then too, but he fell under the Dre umbrella. So what do they say? Never outshine the master. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of them artists because what you just said, Corrupt really made All Eyes on Me. But Dr. Dre had the one song. No, he had two songs. He had one they did with George Clinton, and then he had the California Love. Almost the rest of that whole album was produced by other people.
You said Corrupt?
Yeah.
Not Corrupt.
Daz. Oh, I'm about to say
Corrupt. I watched him on.
But Corrupt do produce too.
I watched him on Couples Therapy. He's crazy now.
Same thing like is Perception. Dog Food was not on Death Row and was not produced by Dre or Snoop.
Dre was.
No, that was all Daz. It was one Dr. Dre beat.
Oh, Daz.
2001 Chronic was Hitman, Nocturnal, DJ High Tech. So Dre gets a lot of credit for the people that make that overall.
See, that's what I'm saying. Dre was
Puff.
Dre was really like.
Is it like Puff? Are we saying Dre's like Puff?
Nah, because
he can still make
Dre
beats.
actually played. You know what I'm saying, music. You know what I'm saying, like he made before he got to that status. He was still the dude with Ice Cube and him. You know what I'm saying, with an SP 1200 making beats. You know what I'm saying, so
he does have that history.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But I feel like you got to also look at the fact that Dre was an in-house producer for one of the biggest labels in hip-hop history.
Ah, what label's that?
Death Row. You know what I'm saying? And then Aftermath, you know what I'm saying? That was his, but, you know what I'm saying? But Death Row, Quik never really got to that point where he was an in-house producer for a group of, one group of people that was like Snoop, Pac, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that was affiliated with Death Row, was a hit. You know what I'm saying? It was a hit.
That's what I'm saying. Politics. Some people know how to.
This is maybe a crazy question, but I don't. Can you fact check this? Was Death Row a subsidiary of Interscope back then?
I think.
Was that Interscope?
No, I don't think so because I think Jimmy Iovine plucked Dre from Death Row.
See, but did he pluck him from Death Row? Meaning but But did he still, you feel me? Like, did he say, like, you don't got to be over there, come over here and get your own shit? Because that's when Aftermath came out or whatever, right? The reason why I asked that question is because I feel like Dre's relationship with Jimmy Iovine is a huge part to what made him into who he is.
Politics. It's like some people are good at building relationships and networking and meeting the right people, being in the right place at the right time, you know, and really taking their shot. Or, you know, some people just aren't. I mean, I don't know them personally, but from what y'all are saying, it just seemed like whoever this person is, he just didn't get to that next level due to politics.
No, I'm saying he is on that level.
Interscope priority.
No, meaning like what Mikey's saying, like he had different opportunities. You get what I'm saying? He's linked in with different people. Like that's why I said it just sounded like politics. It's nothing about talent or who work with more people. It's more or less about his relationships that he built with people.
I think because Jimmy Iovine is a rich motherfucker. Not even just rich in money, but rich in history, rich in legacy. Dre. Jimmy Iovine's story is kind of crazy too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just think he linked with him and had the resources that enable him to be able to sign Eminem and able to, you know, Kendrick and, you know, all these other artists, you feel me? That people, because when I put the post up, I put a post on Facebook about this whole Quik shit, and people were like, nah, Quik never signed artists, or he never pushed artists like Eminem and this nigga and that nigga. And I'm like, well, you do know that Dre had the resources available to push these artists to say, okay, I'm gonna produce this record for you, and you're gonna put it out, and it's gonna play everywhere. It's gonna play every fucking where. This is radio time. You feel me? It's gonna play everywhere, whether it be Snoop, 50, right? Kendrick, all these artists. So like, you know, again, not taking nothing away because there's a reason why the nigga had the relationships, the nigga's talented or whatever. But I think that's Quik's point. I think Quik's point is like, yeah, I should be where Dre is, and like Dre is no better than me. Not saying I'm better than Dre, but he's no better than me. But the reason why y'all may think he's better than me is because of the opportunities he had based off of relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out DJ Quik, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Shout out to DJ Quik.
Definitely deserves to be in the conversation.
For sure, yo.
That's like saying, who I want to say. I was gonna say like Pete Rock or something like that, but you know what I'm saying, nah, you can't. What? Like Pete Rock and the RZA. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? The RZA had, you know what I'm saying, like almost like a death row. You know what I'm saying? A
whole
clique
crew,
with mad different people in it. Pete Rock just had Pete Rock CL Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Pete Rock,
he still produced for other people. But that's what I'm saying. He didn't get the same.
It's not a perfect comparison, but I understand.
Kind of.
I understand what you mean as far as like.
But you know that actually makes sense because if you look at Rockwilder, if you look at Clue and Kanye, that they benefited from Rockefeller. Because you got a crew of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Manny Fresh ain't even a great producer, but you got a whole bunch of niggas that's finna drop. And
I respect Manny Fresh.
Oh no, he was part of that whole.
He killed the whole Rockefeller shit, but really outside of them, who did you really hear? Just Blaze. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pump It Up.
Yeah, a song here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Saigon.
So yeah,
no, that definitely helps you as a producer. We looking at it now, like Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like there are other better young producers, but because of who he is producing for,
it's like Southside.
I mean, you know, it's like everything you do matters. It all builds your resume.
Right. It's all politics.
See, I like Perps better than I like Southside.
I like Southside. He got some crazy joints. Pause.
I fuck with Southside.
Southside.
Some crazy joints.
Yeah.
Say, all right, so here go one of my favorite young producers is Cardo.
Oh yeah,
but
Cardo got Wayne.
Yeah, but and he got hits with Drake, but his core is Payroll, Larry Jewell. It's like niggas that you, the average person is.
Atlanta niggas fuck with him.
Yeah,
too.
you know what I'm saying, but that's really it's like it's really they both need each other. The artists, nobody's buying acapella albums.
That's crazy, and there's a few producers that do put out instrumental albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's saying the artist needs a producer.
Right, the artist needs a producer, but the producer is gonna blow even more.
That's what I'm saying. A producer can make money without an artist.
They
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, they can, but what he's saying is like it's better. Like they need each other. Like right now, it's like you need as an artist, you need those beats.
I'm listening to beat tapes. I'm not buying no beat tape.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because usually because I do it.
Because I mean, that's the pick of it. You send the beats to the artist, and you feel me. Somebody hop on that shit, just like.
I mean, I just want to make sure we talk about this because we talked about it last week, and there was developments in this story.
Developments.
Shout out Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bobby.
You know, Bobby. I saw him on another podcast where he basically was like, talking about the issue that he had with NBA Youngboy and where it stemmed from.
It's boy.
My bad, Youngboy. NBA Youngboy.
You sound like me at the event.
Youngboy. NBA Youngboy.
From out north.
How does he say it?
It's NBA Youngboy.
He said like a Louisiana.
That nigga don't even say it.
He probably say ball.
That nigga call himself Top. He be like, it's Top.
Okay.
Anyway, they don't even pronounce the whole word.
NBA Youngboy. So NBA Youngboy and Bobby Shmurda, we talked about it last week. They had a little issue because Roddy Rebel went on a podcast and he spoke about King Von's death, and NBA Youngboy didn't like the fact that he did that, and him and Bobby Shmurda started going back and forth on social media.
What he say he was going to boom niggas on camera?
On camera,
allegedly.
Boom niggas on camera. Yeah, nigga gonna get boomed on camera, and the nigga NBA Youngboy was like, "Yo, I fuck with this nigga." Nigga say he gon' bomb on me. Yo, this nigga. And had a nigga off camera laughing hysterically. It was crazy. Like the nigga whoever was laughing off camera, like, you're kind of weird, but it was because it was like he was just like
another friend of the show now.
It was that
because now I'm the friend laughing all wild in the background.
I mean, I actually said something funny, but that shit, like, that nigga was wilding. But no, so on the same podcast that Roddy Rebel went on, Bobby Shmurda went on and basically explained his side or whatever. It was like, look, he might have like jumped out the window a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying, like going at the nigga Youngboy. He was like, cause Roddy Rebel, according to Bobby Shmurda, should not have been speaking on the shit he was speaking on. And that's his mans, you feel me? And the internet tried to turn this to a whole beef between him and Roddy Rebel. Roddy Rebel said, nigga, like,
it's not no beef.
He's like, I said what I said, but there's no way that me and Bobby can beef. The nigga freed me from a whole bid, to quote Hove. But my point, the reason why I wanted to bring it up though is because, like, we do most of the time, because of the climate of the industry and the people that are involved, we always hear these stories about unfortunate situations, niggas dying, niggas beefing, niggas talking shit. It's good to see somebody, to see cooler heads prevail.
That's why I said, like, I'm happy that they got it together. Mm-hmm. And remember I said that. I was like, he could have, I'm not mad at what he said, but I'm just mad that he did include somebody. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta say what you gotta say. Don't say
I
it.
didn't see that.
See, that's what I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, he
still might be on.
But
time.
I mean, he posting shit that say stop the violence and stuff.
He
so
says
hopefully,
that shit all the time.
No, I know.
Smart nigga would do that.
But that's
what I mean. Hopefully, he does.
That's like this say no to drugs, but
no. But I know. But don't pop back up in 9 hours off perks like, talking about you're gonna fight him. Like, it's like, calm down a little bit. Hopefully he sticks with the plan.
Yeah.
And stops the violence.
Yeah, Bobby. I mean, Shmurda said it's no smoke. I'm back. Go ahead, True.
No, I want to give Mikey's opinion, because to me it felt like a big homie made a phone call. That's what it felt like to me. Somebody from up top was like, "Y'all need to go ahead and fix that."
Very possible.
Most likely, I say that. Or, you know what I'm saying, I want to give Bobby the credit that, you know what I'm saying, like, he's a different person now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he might have felt that way at the moment, you know what I'm saying? And he like Scoop said, he might have jumped out the window a little early, you know what I'm saying? But that's part of, like, growth and maturity.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But I definitely feel like you're right. Like, somebody definitely might have gotten his ear, like, bro, you see what you're doing. I'm saying, remember where you was just at. Remember what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or even if it was his big homie, you feel me? Calling him like, what the fuck are you doing online? Talking about you want to boom niggas.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Because that's what I'm saying. If you go up the ladder, maybe somebody up the ladder on their side fuck with somebody up the ladder on your side, and now y'all got to make right because
at the end of the day, y'all are younger men. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no matter what, hopefully you do have somebody older around you. You know, that's with whatever shits that you might be with.
And that's the bad thing about live and stuff like that with these artists now. It's like and even for the publicists, it could have even have been a publicist that called and was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You talking about you're gonna boom people on camera?" You know, like
the big homie might have been his lawyer.
No, that's what I mean. Like this could have been your business deal, my nigga. Like you're on parole. We have a fucking contract to fulfill. Like they gotta realize they just hop on this live shit, and I know that's a liability for these record labels.
His lawyer, his PO, called him like,
all of them. Like, why are you hopping on live? Because at the end of the day, like anybody can. We all have thoughts. You get what I'm saying? We can all just randomly hop on live and say whatever we gotta say. And like Mike said, I think he hopped on live, said what he said, and realized, like you said, somebody made a call, and it could have been anybody. But
his PO called him the next day like, "Hey, Chewy,
yeah, we need you to come in."
You know, yeah, like, you sure you want to go this route? If I hear it again, I'm going back in. This nigga was like, you know what? I'm sorry.
But I'm happy that he changed the narrative.
Yeah, nah, definitely it shows maturity.
Yeah,
you know
you feel me? Like regardless of what the reason is, you feel me? Like if you can go on the internet and like promote negativity, you know what I'm saying? It's dope to see you be able to go in there and promote positivity. Regardless of what the reason is.
We obviously know the niggas with the shits. It's not a question. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier today, them niggas is oodles who happen to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they on. But like I said, niggas is grown now. They ain't the time for this shit. Like niggas done wasted years.
You said oodles and noodles?
Oodles.
Nothing about
I'm sorry. I had to go back. Like, did he say oodles and who?
No oodles and noodles, yo.
Mascadoodles? Like, I just...
Steppers.
Not but doodles, yo. Oh, man. Yo. So this is a topic that's not on our list, man. But I did.
I'm mad you looked at the phone and I thought you was about to say something off the fucking list. This is gonna say it's not on the list, but
no, all right, you know why? Because I be having my own list.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be having my own list too. So, what's your favorite
cereal?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's your favorite hip hop reality show?
First of all, I'm gonna say Kicks is my favorite all the time.
Really?
Kicks? That's a wild favorite.
Yeah, that is a wild favorite. But Kicks is hitting though. I ain't
like
gonna
if I
hold
pick
you.
a plain cereal, like if somebody was like, you
Kicks?
can have if you can have a plain
Kicks
cereal that, you know, like if you had to pick between that, cornflakes and stuff like
sweetness.
that. That's what I'm saying. I would choose Kicks.
Man, listen,
and then Honey Nut Cheerios second.
Because my stepdad was one of them niggas, like, if sugar was supposed to be in it, they would have put it in it.
Yeah.
But they do put it in it.
Yeah.
I still put a little bit of sugar on them. I ain't gonna lie.
Scoop likes Kashi Goleen.
Listen, my mom used to get the shit that was on sale, and it used to be like Kicks, because I do like Captain
milk.
Crunch too, but it used
King
to be like
Vitamin,
Kicks.
fuck you know about
But I fuck
King
with
Vitamin.
that.
Frosted Flakes is the best cereal ever.
Frosted Flakes is good.
Fruity Pebbles. Y'all niggas tripping.
No, I told you.
I can't
told
eat
you that
anything
Fruity
super
Pebbles
fruity.
is anxiety in a box. Anxiety in a
I
box.
can't eat nothing that's red. Like anything that's red dyed, I cannot eat that shit. I'm sorry. I cannot eat that shit. I don't drink fruit punch. I don't do none of that shit.
Reese Cup.
The Reese Puffs?
Yeah.
Reese's Puff. That's why I did my nails like this. When I did my nails like this, they look like Reese's Puff cereal.
Reese Puffs.
I fuck with them too.
I don't know if I had that.
I do eat Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs hit.
They hit.
Cocoa Puffs.
Hey, what's so crazy? I haven't had cereal in like 3 months.
I haven't eaten cereal in a year. I haven't eaten cereal in a long ass fucking time.
If
Kashi Goleen with almond
if I was going to eat some cereal though, yeah, Frosted Flakes.
No, you know, I like Honey Bunches of Oats.
He likes cream of farina.
I do too. With the crunch.
Yeah,
I like the crunch.
Yo. The Reggie Raisin Bran.
I was about to say, I'll eat Raisin Bran. I will eat Raisin Bran. That's my mom's shit.
See, all of y'all favorites go back
with Raisin Bran,
bad
the
memories for me.
is the sweetness. No, my mom used to force me
broken shit. My grandma used to make us eat Raisin Bran.
Hold on. What is your favorite hip hop reality show?
Oh, this one right now.
Yo, so not all right. Think about it though. Hip hop reality show. They got hip hop. You know, it could be whatever.
Making a band.
Making a band for you?
Oh, what we saying of all time?
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be any time. Making a band for you?
Yes.
What you got?
No, Fatherhood. Snoop Dogg. Fatherhood.
Snoop Dogg, Fatherhood? I don't know what that one was about.
Oh, wait.
It was just following that nigga around on some everyday shit.
It was. Oh, my God. No. All right.
The kids were still young. Yeah, that was classic.
Neck and neck with Making a Band, because that's reality, was Run's House.
Oh,
that was good. Yeah,
Run's House is a good one.
I say neck and neck.
Making a band was iconic though, especially like then they did the Chappelle skit, like you know what I'm saying, that shit was like I
fuck Katie too, man.
Dylan.
What about you? You got
one? Hip hop.
Love and hip hop. Miami.
Nah.
Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yes, they got Miami,
I thought I made
LA.
that up.
You watched it. That's what happened subconsciously. You probably seen a commercial for it.
I mean, I might have heard about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Subconsciously, you've seen a commercial or something and don't know.
She stole what I was about to say was Run's house. But nah.
That was my shit.
Oh, the shit that had, what's his name? Rooney. He had a barbershop and he was a producer. The nigga from Queens.
You made this up.
Nah, I promise you. It was on,
you made this up.
It was on MTV. Was it called The Shop?
Nigga said Rooney. He's a barber.
Right. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is
he was rapping.
I'm like, this is before my time. They had reality shows. Oh yeah, they did.
It was a show on MTV and shit. Like I said, he was a barber that made beats, but you know what I'm saying, you never seen a nigga cutting hair. And they used to have like Fab pulled up one time, got a haircut, and them niggas was talking about shit he had coming up. It was like oh nah.
It was like The Basement with haircuts.
I want to say. That's what I want to say. The Basement was the best reality hip hop show.
It was like it was kind of like Deez and Mero because they was interviewing them and shit, but they was being them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a show. You know what I'm saying?
That's why to me that's different. That's kind of like a talk show.
Nah. But it was like.
Well, no, I'm talking about The Basement.
Oh yeah. I'm saying this show was like the shit that was going on with like one of the barbers there. You know what I'm saying? Like they would cut to different people. It was kind of like, I don't want to say the real world, but like you know what I'm saying, like some shit like that. But you could tell
it was on BT,
not MTV.
Because like, I like the rap reality shows where they really rap. That's why I be beefing about the shows Love and Hip Hop. I be like, them shits is not about love or hip hop, but
they're not.
But they're popular, so it is what it is. But
yeah, it was called The Shop.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Shop, man.
Oh wow. White rapper show. Yeah. I'm about to say
2006.
Yo, the white rapper show was dope.
My God.
Yo, hold on. We smoked with the boy, John Brown. John Brown. Yeah, the Burbs, King of the Suburbs.
You said Flavor of
Love. Yeah.
But wait. Before you said that though, I was like, I like the shows where they actually rap. Flavor of Love is a great one though. That's a great one. But y'all didn't watch the white rapper show. Nobody did.
Yeah, right? I did.
Oh, you did?
No, I'm
I
not.
watched it.
Who was on that shit that damn, like they was kind of popping. Damn, who the fuck? MC Ren had a show before too, didn't he? That was the white rapper show.
No, MC Search.
MC Search, yeah.
Yeah, MC Search had a white rapper show, and he had Miss Rap Supreme, which was a female rap show.
I was about to say, and then also TLC had a rap show when they was trying to replace Left Eye after she passed away.
It was a.
Oh, I seen that. It
was an all women rap show.
Yeah. Miss Rap Supreme was Miss Jada. No, I think Miss Jada.
No, Miss Rap Supreme. I remember that show.
But you know who was on it though? Kaya.
Neck my back.
Yeah, and she
some girl was from.
She had a meltdown.
She did some shit on the show that was on her album. Like because they was.
She had a meltdown.
That's why I like MC Search show because he'd be like, all right, for this next joint, I need everybody to go in that room and write a 16 about this right now and come out here ready to do that shit and however many times. You know, for TV they probably gave him more time than what they made it seem, but. This is a half an hour show or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they go write the joint and come out and spit it. And Kaya came out and spit some shit, and they called her out. It's like, hey,
and it wasn't even
that was on your album.
No, but you know what?
Like, that was on your album.
No, listen, but you know what was so fucked up about what she did? She recited the bridge in the hook of the song.
Okay, yeah,
it wasn't even a verse.
Yeah,
she was just out there like, "Cause I do it." Cause I do it. Like that wasn't exact words, but it was like she was doing like the bridge and the hook of it. And it just was like, this is on your album. Like, and then she had a meltdown. It just was a lot.
That's nasty work.
I definitely seen that.
What's your favorite reality show?
My favorite reality show. No, my favorite reality show or hip hop reality show is Making a Band. You know, Soul said it first. Making a Band was just so dope. That was one where they had the rap.
You thought you was one of them niggas.
I wanted to.
Remember Who Wants to Work for Diddy? Do y'all remember that? That shit was like The Apprentice, but it was for Diddy. It was after Making the Band. This nigga had them like run, like the show started. He was like run for 3 miles through the woods, and he was following them niggas with a drone.
Bentley
Farnsworth Bentley.
No, he had what was it? From G's to Gents.
Yeah,
he even got a contract with VH1, and he had a bunch of
think about
hood niggas on there.
His brothers was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Chance,
and what's the other boy name? I forget.
The Stallion, and he passed away.
Oh yeah,
his brother.
He did die. He did. But hold on though, on making the bed though, like I love that shit because them niggas was really rapping. Like it was
that first season. That first season was a real competition.
Like it was a real rap show.
Remember that nigga had them walk the boroughs to rap? Do y'all remember that?
No, they had to walk to get cheesecake, right?
No, but he also made them. Yeah, like as they were doing it, they had to like stop and rap for people, like while they were getting the cheesecake.
Yeah,
he was like, "Yeah, stop right here and rap." Like they would just be on the street corner, like, "Yeah," because and it was cold as hell. I'm like, "Yo, he really he was on some shit."
I was at an event like a few months ago, and I met Ness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ness was there. And,
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And he, he performed at this event, and I told him he's still nice. Like Ness has lyrical skill. You feel me? Like
he's a lyrical miracle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm about to try to call Ness.
I'm sure you could.
I think I can call Ness. You think he's gonna answer?
I'm sure you could.
See.
Let me try to call Ness, yo. Yeah. Let me.
So I met him through my homie that run the gates of the garden. That's where I first met him at. Was battle rapping.
Let's be around. Hold on, let's see, man. He might answer, yo. Like, let me.
That was a crazy night.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if Ness gonna answer. I'm gonna call him from the podcast page. Cause yo, we gotta keep the motherfucking momentum going. If Ness answer, yo, it's up. It's up, yo. Hold on. _215. He got one of them joints where you can't even call him DMs. Fuck. Hold up. You know who else was nice on there though? Babs.
Mm-hmm.
You about to call Babs?
I'm gonna call Babs. I'm gonna try to call Babs.
Chopper.
Cause Babs was.
Yo,
Babs was
I
nice
loved them.
too.
I loved all of them.
Yeah, cause they all actually had.
And then they had Sarah.
Fred.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to call Babs.
He was the one that made me mad because he didn't stick with it.
And my legs are shivering.
Dylon. Scoop look like Dylon.
Fuck you wanna go no.
Hello.
Oh shit. Hello? This is Babs?
Hello,
this is Babs?
Hello.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Hold the phone close.
Yeah, who is this?
Yo, this is Scoop from the Watch This Podcast. What up, Babs?
What's good with you? What's going on?
Nah, yo, this shit real 2 weeks in a row. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm grinding. What's good with you? What you up to?
Ah, shit. You know what I'm saying? We just sitting here doing the podcast right now, man. I got Mikey McFly with me.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? I got my man Truth with me.
Already.
And Soul the Don Dada.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all oh, wait a minute. She was like, what's going on? That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
She said, y'all caught me off guard.
Yo, this is love.
Yeah.
This is love. What's up with you, though, Babs? Man, what you been up to?
You know me, I'm grinding as always. Actually, right now I'm packing up because I'm about to head out to Orlando for the Volume. URL weekend is this weekend. The ladies are setting it off on Friday, so we giving it up for the ladies. You already know.
Period. Give it up for the ladies.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. When other than that, I'm just shaking and moving, doing what I do, making shit happen, getting ready for the new year. First quarter coming up.
I hear that.
She don't look. She stayed in the game. So you just had you just did a prom or some shit in New York, didn't you?
Yes, I just did an adult prom. It was the first battle rap prom event. It was a prom, but it was battles at the same time. Everybody had to come dressed up. The fans, the battle rappers, the judges. It was a lit situation. It was amazing. Let me just say that. It was amazing. And the fact that I never got to go to my prom and then I got to experience it as an adult and then I get to drink and smoke, like, wow, it was awesome. Yeah.
That sounds lit.
I love that for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
So we doing it again next year. Y'all got to come.
I have to be there.
Yes,
we in
y'all
the
have
building.
to be
Let me get my
there.
dress down.
It was an amazing time, and we did the electric slide at the end, so it was lit.
Did y'all swag surf?
Huh?
Did y'all swag surf?
No, we didn't do that.
We gotta do that at the next one.
No. We gonna do it at the next one, though. The next one.
It's up, yo. It's up. That's what's good.
But I had all the thugs electric sliding. It was lit.
That's hard. And this is in New York, right?
Yeah, it was in Queens and Rochdale.
That's hard. That's hard. Look,
yeah,
Babs,
and I did it in a ballroom, so it was a different kind of feel for battle rap, you know, and the culture, we don't have no reason to dress up. And so I know when everybody's looking good, the energy is different. Right, and that's what I wanted to bring, new energy. I wanted to see the girls in their gowns, the guys in their suits, you know, to put on some shoes, take the Timbs and the sneakers off and put on some shoes. So, and they came out. They came out.
I saw. You had some people in the building. I peeped. I was like, oh, shit, Babs. You know, me and you, we supposed to link before that. We definitely going to make that shit happen, though. We want to bring you in here. You feel me? Like, you know, once our schedules can connect, you know, bring you in the building so we could talk. You know, definitely you got a lot going on. But one thing I want to say about you, Babs, and to you, since you on the air right now live, like, you are a very valuable asset to hip-hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have been there. You've been around. You are very talented. Like, you never stop. And I definitely want to give you your flowers, let you know, like, we appreciate you, like, for real. Like, that's from the Watch This podcast to you. Definitely.
I appreciate that, too. And when I come through, you could give me my flowers in real life, okay? I like lilies, and I like weed flowers, right? So
I got you.
Right?
She said weed flowers.
That's
we love
what I've been telling people. They be like, oh, I want to give you your flowers. I'm like, where they at? You need my address? You sending me a bouquet or something? Where are they?
When you pull up, I got you.
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Because we hear, like, you know, in this podcast, we be dissecting bars. Like, you feel me? Like, we really get deep into the art, you know, of MCing, and like, you one of them ones, Babs, you feel me? Like, you been down. I know you posted something recently where you was battling, you know, on making the band, you know, for your spot, and that shit give me chills every time I see it, because you were just so young and hungry, you feel me? Like, that's the shit, that's the essence right there, and I appreciate that.
I was hungry. I was I'm still hungry, but I was young. So when you young and hungry and you naive because you ain't really experienced shit, like, it's a different type of vibe. And so, you know, making a band was almost 20 years ago. And so it's amazing to me that 20 years later, people could still talk about it. People quote things that I said 20 years ago, you know, and I watch reality TV and I don't remember nothing these people said 20 years ago, you know.
I remember when them niggas was fighting, Babs was like, let them fight. Let them fight.
Like, I remember certain, like, maybe New York, you know, I remember certain things from her. But to me, it's amazing that almost 20 years later that, you know, people can go back to making a band and feel like it was a time, like it brings them back into a time in their life that makes them smile. And, you know, and I'm like, yo, that's dope.
It's a pivotal moment in hip hop, period.
Right.
That shit changed your life.
We just said the best hip hop reality show to ever touch TV was Making the Band. And you were a huge part of that.
I appreciate that. And I'm going to take that too, because I say that too. We Puff took a chance on us. It was something that was never done before. They had Making the Band, but it was Old Town, a white group. And then they wanted to turn it to hip hop. So, you know, they came to Puff, who was Diddy at the time, and well, Puffy Diddy, whatever the hell his name was. And anyway, they said, listen, we want to take this chance. And then he took the chance on, you know, the six of us, and we made history together. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope time. It was definitely life-changing, definitely. The Cheesecake Walk was historic. I like to tell everybody that when they be like, oh, that's messed up, he made you walk for that cheesecake. I'm like, bitch, I got paid, okay?
Look at everything you got. Like, not even just paid.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, 20 years from now, you still eating from that one cheesecake.
There you go.
If you ain't willing to take a couple steps to get to where you want to go, then you ain't on the right path.
Facts.
That's for real. And I'm from New York City. I've been walking my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Used to damn walking, like, trooping.
Y'all did that shit effortlessly.
Yeah, people from New York was like, that's nothing. That's a short walk. People that ain't from New York think that's far.
It was, but it wasn't a short walk going back. The walk going back is what really kind of messed me up. But overall, we here 20 years later. It's a lit situation. Queen of the Ring, you already know the vibe.
Yeah.
Also, everybody, when y'all get a chance, go check out the 40-year-old version on Netflix. I'm in that as well. You could go on Tubi. They just dropped something that I'm in. It's called Scam City. It's on its popular movies on Tubi. I'm also in a series on Tubi called Forced to Sin, so you could check that out.
I love me a Tubi movie.
Yeah, and then when people get a chance, Amazon Prime, it's a horror movie called Core Time, and I'm in that as well. So I'm trying to get my feet wet. Well, not trying. I am getting my feet wet with the whole acting thing and, producing behind the scenes. So that's my new passion.
Yo, Babs, we gonna post all that shit. Everything that you just said was recorded, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna look up all that shit, and we gonna post it, and we gonna try to push that shit as far as we can, for real. Now, what else you got going on? Then you say, I think I seen on your page you got like an event coming up this week or something like that. What's going on?
Yeah, that's the volume. URL weekend. The volume is on the 9th, Friday, today. We're in Orlando, and the ladies are setting it off. On Friday, it's an event Friday, it's an event Saturday, and it's an event Sunday. The ladies are setting off the weekend.
Orlando.
So we're going to Orlando to turn up. Also, I got new music out. Make sure y'all stream.
I was going to ask you. You beat me to it, Bad. I was going to ask you. You got some new shit out. What you doing? Because we know you got them bars. You got the music. What's up? What's the new record that you got? Because first of all, do I have permission to play it on the podcast? Because I want to play some new shit from you.
You better play it. Before you playing everybody else shit, and you ain't gonna play mine.
Nah, we gotta play.
Let's go. What you got, Bad? What's the name of the record?
The name of the record is called Energy. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know you got to keep the same energy. I don't care how you coming at me, but just know next time I see you, keep that same energy. You feel me? That's just what it is.
I be telling them KTSE, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vibes. Look, we gonna take up too much more of your time, Babs. I appreciate you for answering your phone. Like, for real. Like, this is major for us here at the Watch This Podcast. So we're gonna premiere that song here on the podcast for you. Energy. Is it on streaming? I can find it on streaming?
Yes, it's on streaming. It's on every streaming platform. Make sure y'all stream it. Get up in the morning. Give me my hits, yo. Give me my hits. Get up in the morning. Play it when you go in the shower. Play it in your car one time. Share it to your people. Be like, yo, play this. There you go. Play this.
Definitely.
And then play it again.
And much success for y'all. The grind don't stop. And, next year y'all going to be doing bigger and better things. And I'm going to still be around. So don't forget me. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get all the way up here, you better spin the block.
Yeah, facts. We need to get you in the building, but thanks you. Shout out to Babs, man. Brooklyn Babs Bunny, man. Let me give you a round of applause here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and everything that you do. We appreciate you. You are a legend in this culture, and you are very valuable to us. And we're gonna stay in touch for sure.
All right, make sure y'all hit me. Y'all be safe.
All right, Babs.
You too.
Peace.
Later.
Hey, yo, what we doing?
Hey, we on the road.
Let me find out you've been doing your manifestations.
You know what I'm saying? Look, we just trying to make shit happen.
Like she said, you tapped into that energy.
Oh, he been in some manifest shit.
So she said she got a record. She got a record called Energy. I'm about to look that shit up, and we going to rock out to that. We doing this new thing, man. So all y'all artists that be hitting us up, like, look, you want us to play your music on the podcast? We might could do something for you, man. Just holler at us, yo. Raya B. Here on the Watch This Podcast, we're going to premiere this record, Bad Bunny featuring Raya B. It's called Energy, and this shit go a little something like this.
You sound so country. This shit go a little something like this.
Energy. You gotta keep that same energy. You better energy. Yeah.
fucked up, now I'm up. New whip, got it touched up. My phone ringing, it's you crying, and now I'm like, nigga, shut up. I'm so good now. Take you back to how I'm in the zone. Leave me alone. Head feeling so good now. What you gonna do with me? I ain't the same, nigga, I'm lit. Get off my dick, get a new bitch. I'm out the whip, fuck is you sick? I wasn't good enough for you. Remember my best friend saw you? Nigga, you lame, all of this game. Remember you said, stay in my lane, now I'm in my lane.
Don't want you now, you used to drive me crazy. I gave it all for you to do me that way. I moved on, now you back in my face. Crying that you missing me, keep that same energy. Energy, keep that same energy. Energy,
okay.
Energy, crying that you missing me, keep that same energy.
Yo, what's the problem, boo? Now I ain't got time for you. Now I'm trying to style on you. You lucky I ain't wild on you. This is a waste, what are you doing? You have my heart, but you ain't pursue it. Now that I'm moving, you wanna hit it, you wanna fuck it, you wanna lick it, but I'm off that. You don't even get a call back, no you saw that. What you loco, what the fuck, bro? Niggas told you to fall back, I wasn't good enough for you. Remember my best friend saw you? Nigga, you lame, all of this game. Remember you said, stay in my lane, now I'm in my lane.
Don't want you now, you used to drive me crazy. I gave it all for you to do me that way. I moved on, now you're back in my face. Crying that you missing me, keep that same energy. Energy, keep that same energy. Energy, crying that you missing me, keep that same energy.
I had my heart set, fell in love with a real one, well I thought so. I should've left, but that dick had me weak like I was Coco. I ain't leave, you did. Switched up, you did. Had me spinning like who cared. Fucked up my movements, man. This is the plan, move on. I ain't on the shit you on. Monica, I'm so gone. Things changed, I'm so I wasn't good enough for you. Remember my best friend saw you? Nigga, you lame, all of this game. Remember you said, stay in my lane, now I'm in my lane.
Don't want you now, you used to drive me crazy. I gave it all for you to do me that way. I moved on, now you're back in my face. Crying that you missing me, keep that same energy.
You better.
Energy, keep that same energy. Energy, crying that you missing me, keep that same energy.
Yeah, I did those.
Remember my best friend saw you.
Yo, they killed this shit. I got a new theme song.
Somebody said that to you before school.
You gotta.
Nah, not me.
You better.
Listen, you know, you better.
Yeah, that was hot.
Keep that same fucking energy.
Yo, man, shout out to Baz Bunny, man. Let me give you another round of applause here. Hold up, where we at? Round of applause. Shout out to Baz, Energy. Like, she coming for the radio, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that type of shit right there.
Listen, I feel like I know half the song already. Like, I'm gonna play that.
She kept bringing that shit back, the pre-chorus. She kept bringing that pre-chorus back.
Keep that same fucking
she
energy.
Said, she's like, I was styling on you. I was wilding on you. She's so New York. She is super New York, yo. I'm sorry y'all couldn't hear the record, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Just know,
shout out to y'all, you know what I'm
keep
saying?
that
Shout out
same
to my
energy.
niggas.
That's what she was saying.
We just talked to Babs for making the band on the pod. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
like,
to Babs. I fuck with her so heavy.
What we doing? What's we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shit is up.
Big things, that's what we doing.
Shit is up, man. I fucks with that. Hold on.
It's up and it's stuck.
I mean, you know, hopefully. Hopefully it's stuck.
Up there and it's stuck.
Nah, we don't say hopefully.
Yo, it's crazy.
It
though.
is.
My yeah, you right. Nah, my youngest son Evan, that be his shit. Like stuck is his new shit. Like he be like I be trying to take his jacket off or some shit, and like you know, his arm would be caught. He be like, I'm stuck. He be like, it's stuck. Daddy's stuck. I'm like, yo, that shit is funny. Everything is stuck to him. I don't know why, where he got that shit from.
That's his new word.
Yo, we still got time though. Big Tigger.
That's a hard R.
How we just
right? Why did you say it like that?
All right, look. I call NBA Youngboy NBA Youngbull, and niggas told me to call him Youngboy.
Big Tigger.
I said Big Tigger.
You're really
And motherfuckers want me to call him Big Tigger. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was.
Big Tigger is spelled with an ER.
Yo, whoa.
Hey, Jay-Z is a hard ER rapper.
Yeah, he do. He's
a hard ER rapper.
He do
and you love him.
He do sometimes hit you with the nigger.
Yo!
Oh, wow.
You trying to get us canceled?
He do. I'm practicing. That's why I wore this shirt.
You ain't see what
Oh, so you was ready to say that.
Well, I'm just saying, I would not. Actually, I wore this shirt because we didn't even do drip check. But I wore this shirt because I know McFly is probably going to get us canceled at some point. So I figured I would practice by wearing this shirt.
Why am I going to get us canceled?
But Big Tigra. Nah, Big Tigger.
La Tigre.
La Tigre. Nah, yeah, Big Tigger. So he just listed his top 5 favorite.
Because I want more, but I don't.
But I don't.
Let me get a shot.
Yeah, get right.
You know what? Give me
No,
the
I got
ginger
right
ale.
enough.
Give me the ginger ale. You got it?
Yeah.
He said, I thought she said your dro. I was like, damn, where we at? It's 2002.
What? I'm getting this bitch.
Yo. So Big Tigger listed his top 5 favorite Rhapsody freestyle. I don't have them right here. Mike, you don't got them? I mean, it's important, but I know Mike mentioned that he had a favorite.
Cam.
Yeah. Yep. Weezy
was on that list?
Yeah.
Which freestyle? Was it Live from the 504? No, it was...
This one used to make me mad. When niggas would go on there and you wait the whole episode for them to get in the booth and then they spit some shit that was on their album.
No, you know who had a hot freestyle in that joint and people would not name him? Nelly.
How it go?
I don't remember the whole thing.
See, look, if Ovid was still here, he'd be like, you don't know how it go? It was
but he would just spit it. Yeah.
No. He would always question niggas. If you said some shit was hot, he'd be like, well, how, like that was part of his,
y'all
like.
seen him and Ashanti on stage?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, he was trying to hold back.
He was humping on her?
He was trying not to.
They was close. He was fighting that. It was close.
He was fighting
go on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Go on her Instagram. Any nigga gonna be fighting that because that is crazy.
No, and he know what it's hitting for.
It's crazy.
He know what it's hitting for. What you mean?
I love how everybody said nigga.
I'm like, bro, she 42.
No, Ashanti's like one of them joints that got badder as she got older.
Mm-hmm.
It be like that.
I mean, she always was a very pretty woman. You feel me? Yeah. But she got older, and it's like, yo, you out of here with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Not Cracking.
Good. She looks good.
It really does.
That's how Maya is too. Maya looks good.
Oh yeah, I just seen her the other day.
Maya, but she not Ashanti, but she.
No, I know, but she look good as shit
she
too.
She still look good though.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure. Yeah. No, I mean, like you almost forget that they're aging.
No, that's what I'm saying. You see her, like, right. You don't think.
But it's like,
keep it a buck because we've been arguing about this at work. So, Sade is 62.
Sade is one of the baddest bitches to ever touch Earth.
And we were arguing who looked better, Sade, Mariah Carey, or J-Lo. And I said Sade. But
are you crazy?
They're 10 years younger than
Mariah Carey or J-Lo.
That's why I said even
Mariah
when she
Carey,
was their
J-Lo,
age,
Sade,
she was better than them.
They could have brought some heavier hitters like to the table.
That's what I'm saying. Like Sade, 10 years, their age,
then
she was better.
All right, y'all cool. Y'all look good, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not.
Sade has been ranked.
No,
that's mother. Like
you
I'm trying to find. I can't find.
So what's some of y'all favorite freestyles though? You said or in general though, not even just like Rhapsody. What's your favorite like rapper like freestyle? Yeah, we know when we say freestyle, we're not talking about off the top of the head.
Yo, you know the crazy thing is, and I'm gonna give her flowers, even though like they kind of blackballed her and she started to do like acting. No, don't do this because
I don't know who you talking about.
It's not Coyle Ray. She don't act.
Rod Digger.
I fuck with Rod Digger. I met Rod Digger. She's one of the coolest people I ever met. Yeah, I hosted a rap battle in college, and I met Rod Digger. She was one of the panelists. It was Joe Budden, Mike Zombie, Rod Digger.
I love Rod Digger.
Yeah, I smoked with her and everything. No, and the crazy thing is, I ain't even gonna lie. I fuck with Rod Digger because of 13 Ghosts. Like when I seen her, I said, "Bitch, 13 Ghosts." She was like, "Really?" Yeah. She's like, "We're at a rap battle." I said, "Nah, bitch.
That's what you mentioned?
Nobody could have put anybody else in that movie and could have did that. Even though her part was, she was like, my part was small. I was like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, you killed that movie.
But it was for us. Like I'm saying.
No, I mean, we talked about rap after that, but then I was like,
what I'm saying is like her being in that movie was for us. You know
it was pivotal.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't the white man saw that movie, didn't give a fuck about Rod Digger being in it.
That's what I'm saying.
We see that shit, we like, yo, like.
She was like, that's the biggest check I ever got. Like she was in a box office movie. Like,
that was a good ass movie.
Rod Digger can actually rap. Like she can really rap. She's punchline heavy, but she can really.
No,
really rap.
Would she say I put together more bars than IKEA? I said what?
Yeah.
No, but I wasn't going there. It's somebody that we wouldn't even put in a rap category, and I still always spit this freestyle randomly. And it's No Music by Little Mama. No music.
How it go?
No music.
How it go?
Right like that.
Can somebody clap?
I'll clap. Hold on.
Pause.
You never heard No Music before?
What, clapping?
You don't have Get Light era? Well, y'all are a little older than me, but we had a Get Light era.
Like clapping pause.
Like when Aunt Jack.
The way you said it. No, the way you said it.
Anything else is like extra.
Y'all gonna clap for me? Like, what you mean? It's my energy. Okay. No music.
It's just me.
No music. But they say that. And she come on like, who you know spit it hard to a hand clap, sharing that. So I tell a corny nigga hand that to a record label while I get my hair wrapped. Then I let it fall under my New York fitted cap. She went in. Like, I don't remember the rest. But that one part stuck with me for like 15 years, you feel me? Like, and I thought that she was going to take off. She was supposed to be the voice of the young people. I don't know what happened.
And then what happened? She hopped up on stage with Hov.
I think it ruined her career. No, I'm gonna be honest. I think whoever was putting them fitted caps on her with the ponytails already attached during during the dance competition. During the dance competition.
Fitted with the pony on it.
No, I'm serious. Yeah. What was in America's Best Dance Crew? She was a judge.
Expecting that at all.
She was a judge on America's Best Dance Crew.
The fittest with the pony.
Listen, I'm telling you, this was the pivotal point of her career where everything just started to unravel, and then Hov and them was like,
"You get that from
you're
Lips
done."
Plus?
You get what I'm saying? I don't know who was styling her, but America's Best Dance Crew. Shout out to Round One. They were actually on there from Willenboro back in the day. She was a judge on there, and she would really wear these fitted caps, and the hair will already be attached to it, and it just was like,
you never wear no shit.
How are you? No, I would never.
So
not even if I didn't have hair, I still would. I would cut a hole out of my hat and get it repurposed or something on some like Dapper Dan shit before I would tell somebody to glue a fucking ponytail on the cap.
Scoop had a bucket hat with dreads in it.
I can see that.
Right near the beach.
But yeah, I think that was a start. But she's a great actress now. She did a couple of movies and she does pretty good. She did the TLC movie.
Yeah.
On Lifetime.
It's funny.
She's a great actress.
I saw her on a. You know what? We're gonna get her on the show because.
Please do. I really fuck with Little Mama. That's why I said I remember her little freestyle. That was a pivotal moment in my life when I was like,
I feel you.
When I was like 16, like she really was. I really thought that she was going to like, do something.
All right, look. We're going to get Little Mama on the show, right? We are also going to get Jadakiss on the show, all right? You know what I'm saying? We are also going to get Lupe Fiasco on the show.
Yes, please get Lupe. I love him.
And that was the first person that we called. These are people that are going to be on the show.
They are.
It's more people than that. But I'm just going to stop there so the niggas don't think I'm going crazy.
You're talking about like the first month.
Yeah,
the first quarter.
We're going to get these people on the show easy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
So,
go ahead.
I got one that I'm sure you would like.
Please tell me.
In specific, almost anything Westwood. But most specific, there was Royce the 5'9", Eminem, and somebody else from that crew. I can't remember who it was. But Alchemist was, I think so. Yeah. Was spinning records, and him and Royce was just.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, going crazy. And that's actually where Ari, my son, first started liking Eminem because I played him that. He was like, yo, this,
Yeah, he was going crazy.
He was going crazy.
He was going crazy in that joint. And Alchemist was spinning.
Yeah.
And he was just giving bars. I mean, like Royce and Danan, a.k.a. Con Artist, would sometimes jump in and,
I mean, they was doing all right, but he was just like.
Were they on the radio?
No, this was just almost like a setting like this. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well,
but he had the mic.
No, Westwood was on the radio, but this particular.
Westwood, he was the dude that made the YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, but he's
Tim Westwood.
Tim Westwood. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
yeah.
Right. But this particular one, it was a Tim Westwood, but they weren't in the studio how they usually were. Yeah. They were just like.
That's what I'm saying. He used to go to events. He used to do all types of shit.
Yeah, Tim Westwood. Like he said before, he said anything Westwood. Westwood got a lot of dope freestyles, but
it's a little Wayne Westwood that go crazy.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Westwood.
I was about to say, do y'all?
No, that wasn't Westwood. That was the other. That was the other nigga.
Charlie Sloth. Fire in the booth. Fire in the booth. Fire in the booth. Yeah, I fuck with the fire in the booth shit.
Fire in the booth.
Simba's shit that got everybody going crazy was Fire in the Booth. Like that was like the first one that everybody was like, "Yo, this nigga Simba nasty."
Oh, and then I'll do another a recent one. What was
Fire in the Booth? No,
booth,
it's booth, but in the UK, so they say booth.
Oh, he said fire in the booth.
Oh, I see what he like when Mike has fire in his booth. Yeah, he has fire in his booth.
He got a fire booth.
He boofed fire.
What was it? Was it LA Leakers with the Black Thought? It went Black Thought.
Flex.
That was Flex.
iPhone.
Black Thought and Method Man.
Like
no, Black Thought and Method Man. I do remember that, but I don't know who that was with.
I think about who the next generation of those type of people are going to be.
Not me.
He got it right now.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's like, if you think about it.
Make some noise for me one time.
We're talking about how people are getting up there in age. Like once Cosmic Cav and all these people that are on the radio in a media outlet that are letting niggas come on there and freestyle. You get what I'm saying? That
LA Leakers though, they're not that old.
Look, so now that she said Cosmic Cav,
no, I'm saying, do y'all know any, like who would y'all say are going to be the, like other than them, LA Leakers and
ain't no more radio.
I mean, it's
no,
hard,
I understand.
It's hard
I'm just saying,
say who's going to be next because they might not be out yet.
No, what I mean is I'm talking about who is
us.
Oh, is that what you're?
That's where I'm trying to get to. Us to talk about how everything's shifting.
You got 16.
Everything's shifting from a Cosmic Cav and a Flex.
Invite the man to rap
to a podcast setting.
Nah, but since she said Cosmic Cav, I ain't got a specific freestyle, but you know who my favorite freestyle person is? Petey Crack. And Friday nights on Power 99. Mm-hmm. With the old school beats,
and the crazy thing is they still just play that. You get what I'm saying? You don't. It's years later, and they'll still play that on Power 99 at night. He'll just throw that on.
Yo, that type of rap is my favorite type of rap.
I think he was better on that than any albums he had. Like I don't mean
anybody though, not just. I mean,
Meek is like that too. Like I feel like Meek always
I'm not from here, so explain
shit
to me because I didn't hear none of that shit because I'm not from here.
Like you remember Clue Tapes? Fast.
I mean, I know who Petey Crack is.
I'm not saying crack specifically. I'm saying freestyle rap is my favorite.
So like
type
they'll
of
be
rap.
on the radio and they just play beats. You feel me? Just like how he's talking about how niggas go to different platforms, or you'll see Hot 97 do it every now and again. But people go to different platforms and they just play a bunch of beats and they freestyle.
Yeah, he got that. He was talking about Petey Crack. He didn't know about the Petey Crack shit, but
he didn't know who Petey Crack was.
But my shit
I know who he is. I just didn't know
but my shit is like any like freestyle rap. Like if I want to get to the core of how dope an MC is, that is what I want to see. Mm-hmm. Like when I find a new song from a rapper, like if McFly or someone texts me like, "Yo, check out this new song by this new artist." After I hear that song, if I like it, the next thing I'm going to do is Google their name and freestyle. Mm-hmm. So-and-so freestyle. And I'm going to see if they ever did Flex or they ever did somebody's shit. Because then they're like this. They here with it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, that's the essence. Like, the essence of rapping is rapping.
So,
like
I just did that recently
rap.
with one of Mikey's guys, 38. So I heard him on a bunch of shit before, but it wasn't until the 7 Shots promo run where he was going around freestyling. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, I fuck with all these freestyles. Let me go listen to everything you put out now. Because if you're rapping like this on all that shit.
But there are 38 Special is not one of these people, but there's some people that do great in that arena and don't do great when it comes to the music.
I think that's my pet peeve with
cool with it
Meek
though. Like,
too.
I'm cool with just give me the freestyle.
Meek started going up there and saying a bunch of shit.
I'm cool with it.
Then he would put it in his album and I'll be mad.
He said put the verses from the joint.
I used to hate when Meek would do that. Like Meek would spit some shit that he was about to put on wax. You feel me? In an album or something up there. And you used to be like, okay, this is hard. And then his album dropped and it's like, damn, you already spit this on the radio. Like, I didn't like, that's the only thing I didn't like about shit like that.
If you really, like, if you're like at the top of your game and you sharp, you feel me? You make your album, and then when your album is done, you write some verses that specifically for promo.
No, yeah, of course. No, I'm not saying Meek never did.
That's what them niggas, the ones that we fucking look up to, like be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be Wayne or Griselda, Conway, I called him a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them
Conway will say the same bar on 2 different songs.
But no, I'm talking about verse though. I mean verse though. You feel me? Like the whole verse. But damn, I lost my train of thought.
Who was you gonna say, Mikey? Because you had somebody.
Yeah, PD Crack.
Oh.
He said, PD, nigga.
He said, yeah.
He said, Dick de man.
Remember?
Yo.
Recuerda, you remember.
Yo, oh man.
Yes, all of them niggas.
Rockefeller Hot 97. Where is the motherfucking Yo, yeah. That was legendary. So when that happened, I had a job or whatever. I was a young boy, I had a job, and this nigga at my job told me, cause he was from up north or some shit, so he heard that shit live. So I didn't hear it live. I heard it, after the fact. But he was like, yeah, nigga, Hov was on the radio, cause this nigga that I was talking to rap. Nigga, Hov was on the radio saying like, who wanted with my young boys. So I'm calling, I'm trying to get through. This is what the nigga was telling me. I couldn't get through, yeah. Yo, real rap, the nigga who said that to me, a few years later, I saw him battling on MTV. Dead ass. Some MTV like battle competition they had. The nigga, his name was Aldine. I forget what his rap name was.
They had a big ass rap competition on MTV rapping, and they would literally,
like, yo, this is that same nigga.
Like travel around and have people rap. I don't remember what the name was. Don't quote me on that, but they definitely had a show like that.
This is like right before Making the Band, so it's like that same era. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, the nigga, like I said, because he was nice. The nigga was at my job. He was nice. He was like, yo, I called the radio. But yeah, but that freestyle, Chris was a standout. Freeway and Chris. Yeah, Chris was crazy, but Chris was crazy because he was 16. He's only 16. But Freeway was another like, yeah, because like at that point, we only heard Freeway on 1-900 Hustler. That was the one joint, because that was before that. Like he had that one record, but all them other niggas we never heard on nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they came through, Chris, Neef, Oskino and Sparks, and then there was the nigga H Moneybags who fucked up because he was drunk. He was drunk, so we never heard from him again. He was from Marcy too. Hov was like, nah, man. I think Bleak brought him. I think Bleak brought him to the radio. Yeah, word. Like Hov was like, yo, Bleak, come on, man. Like I brought you. like yo,
I ain't say you could bring plus one.
You know what I'm saying? But cause like them other niggas, they was rapping. The rest of the crew knew they lyrics. You could tell like, these are the shit that they was rapping in the stew. This other nigga like, oh, you just hear. What's H Money Back doing today? Yeah.
Where are they now?
Where is he?
But something else I like too is Cooking Soul. If like he'll take like niggas freestyles that he do on people's shows and he'll put a Cooking Soul beat behind it and just make it.
Wait, who? What?
That's lit.
Yeah, Cooking Soul. You don't know who Cooking Soul is?
I don't know who he is. But I like his
hip-hop,
name.
hip hop.
I don't.
Yeah.
Cooking Soul.
Cooking Soul. Yeah.
He lit.
Like, yeah, super lit.
Does he cook too?
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
But he's a rapper though.
I'm sure he does. No, he's a producer. Like and I want to say he's like Portuguese or Brazilian or something like that. He
cooking up soul in the studio.
He makes boom bap. He's heavily influenced by boom bap. Like that's his whole aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? So what he'll do? Yeah, he'll take like he got Benny verses from Benny going on people's shows.
But that was the name.
And then he'll make a beat and put the beat to it and put a video up, like, you know what I'm saying. But he'll have whole project. He's a whole project kind of producer.
It's crazy though, because like I be thinking that like, you know, like my nigga say he sent me the links from Cooking Soul from producers and shit. And my nigga Mike, he's a good friend of mine. He's a producer. Like I would expect him to send me. He'd be sending me like Pornhub links and shit, and I just be like, why? Yeah. So every week when I watch this podcast,
he says every nigga sends him links. That's wild.
Right.
Every nigga sends me links.
He's that nigga.
Yo, that's the type of links you sending.
Niggas sending me links is crazy.
Had links coming at you left and right.
There's another link.
Dodging links.
Yo, so every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add us on our playlist. I'm saying we might as well add Bab shit.
Yeah,
it's on streaming. See,
you should, because I'm going to listen to it.
All right, so we going to add Babs Bunny featuring Raya B, Energy to the Watch This playlist. It is on there now. So we do have a playlist on Tidal. It's called the Watch This playlist. You can download it. It updates automatically with the new songs that we put on there. We missed a few weeks, so there's like 120 songs on there, but you know, it's lit.
Why did your eyebrows elevate like that?
I mean,
when you said that,
I'm in character.
Oh, okay.
I'm being Scoop. I'm not Dante.
Oh, okay. Pretty Flacco.
It was just peculiar. It just was like
peculiar. You're a peculiar nigga.
I mean, I've been called worse.
I mean, I have called you worse.
I've been called worse. So, so before we end this episode, you know,
here we go. Let's go.
What?
I already know.
What we doing?
Was you about to sing and he about to rap?
Nah.
Come on, let's go.
He about to rap.
Yo, check it. Look.
Okay.
I always wanted to be famous.
And what else?
Nothing.
My name in the upper echelon of entertainers.
Period.
I reached out for support, but niggas hate it.
They always hate.
Instead of talking my talk, I demonstrated.
Period.
Sipping beers, watching my kids play outside my house. Because in my 30s, it seemed that's just what life's about. But niggas want to say my name and try to catch a wave. The whole time he was surfing on top of his mama couch.
Not the couch.
Watch this.